The whole Flash Funk gimmick was a challenge. It was a challenge to me, and it was a challenge that I made toward Vince. At the same time, like I told him when he had, presented the character to me, he was asking, do you sing? Do you play instrument? I was like, no, I don't sing. I don't play an instrument, but I dance. You know what I mean? And when I seen the picture and the drawings and everything that he had, it looked like it was Rick James, basically, So, he was a fan of Rick James and stuff back in the day, and Rick James was nothing but a big freak himself, kind of like Vince is, a freak of nature, you know what I mean? So, so that's kind of why I think that he kind of liked the character. But anyways, he was telling me that, I told him that I could take this character and I can get it over in a couple of months instead of a year. He says there's nobody that's been able to get over a character without me pushing them and less than a year's time. I was like, so that's a challenge to me. So that's why I basically took the Flash Funk gimmick. And me personally, I kind of enjoyed it, doing something different. I would have preferred to be Too Cold Scorpio down there because that's what I was most of my career and most of the places that I've been. But, for that challenge, I enjoyed it. I can't tell no lie. I enjoyed it.
Did you also enjoy having the Funkettes with you as well when you were dancing?
Man, Too Cold Scorpio always like to have two. Who doesn't like to have two beautiful women by him? What's wrong with you? Every man's dream to have two women, walking to the ring with them at all times, riding around in a limousine. Now, they was real nice, but they was very professional and stuff. That's what I, enjoyed about them. Even when I was in WCW, the dancers that I had down in WCW, they was from the Knicks basketball drill team. And from what I understand, the girls originally that he had was from the Knicks, I believe I say as well. That was part of the some of the dancers they used to have and stuff. So they was professional dancers and stuff like that. So dealing with professional dancers that know how to keep a beat and stuff like that, it was real easy for us to come together with a dance routine and stuff. So it was real nice to have them. Some nice eye candy. Can't complain. Nice eye candy.
Absolutely, 100% on that for sure. It's interesting at this point. Flash Funk makes a debut. I mean, the crowd loved it. Obviously, it's still the great Too Cold Scorpio wrestler per se, but they didn't really push the Flash Funk character all that much. Did that, bother you at all at that point that they kind of didn't put everything into it that they probably should have?
No, I've kind of, learned, kind of old school. I'm kind of like, kind of another one of the stories that Colonel Tabir told me, it's like, if you win or if you lose, doesn't really matter because you still get paid the same. So whether you're pushing me or you're not pushing me, that check is there every Monday. I don't give a damn as long as that check's there every Monday. You know what I mean? Because my thing is I've learned over the business working for a company like that, you nothing but a hoe. In reality, all those wrestlers, we ain't nothing but hoes, and Vince was the biggest pimp out there. He pimp us out. He uses us from town to town, pay us for our talent. When you get tired of it and you get old, get rid of your ass and buy some new hoes. That's just part of the business, unfortunately.
That's actually well said, and it kind of fits into the Flash Funk character as well.
Exactly, so...
The thing that's interesting at that point, it's like, man, I felt like, especially with, what they're kind of pushing Mark Merrow a little bit. Obviously, HBK is getting a push. You got the Owen Harts of the world there. Triple H is getting a little push. They had Vader. Did you feel that, you were kind of being slighted at all? Or like you said with Colonel De Beers, was that less than good?
Kind of like my thing was, as I was kind of new coming in, I definitely was making a name for myself. But at the same time, when you have so many different bosses, in the office, and everybody want to push their guy, to be on the top and say you're not on anybody's main roster, you're just an extra hand in the building, So, until that time really comes, I really kind of felt that I would have liked it more of a push. I thought I would have done a lot better if there was more of a push behind it. But then again, at the same time, was I rated at that point in time? I had been to Japan, around the world, ECW. I had titles, I had belts. My thing is, and this goes for anybody around the world, there's a lot of great wrestlers out there, but not everybody is a champion.
Very true.
So, I believe that I would have been great in that television division or something like that. Maybe not quite a heavyweight division yet, because at that given point in time, we still had some big guys. Davey Boy, it was around still. You had Vader, guys like that. So, we still had some big guys that could actually work still, who had, great mouthpieces with them. Vader had Hardy Race, things like that. So, there was a lot of guys that had a little bit bigger name than I had at that given point in time, even though I've been in the business just as long, just hadn't been on that national TV as long.